What's up guys, it's Eric and we are gonna talk about Undead Nightmare 2 and release of RDR 2 PC version. In a recent interview, Rockstar has revealed many things about RDR Online and a story DLC of Red Dead Redemption 2 also. When they get asked about story mode DLC, they said, "We have said it before but we all love single player games and Red Dead Redemption 2 absolutely massive story and equally massive epilogue are hopefully evidence of that." Online producer replied, "The team ambition for Red Dead Redemption 2 was sky high in every way, and when we are building worlds of that scale, the single player experience almost always lays the way. Our ambition for our online games are just as high, and with Red Dead Online, we are continuing to build and expand to match the world we created for Red Dead Redemption 2 story. Not just with the roles but other activities also. New random events, characters to meet, new ways to engage with our world, and further inhabit your character, as well as trying to improve the overall experience." Honestly, one thing is clear that Rockstar wanna focus on Red Dead Online rather than a story mode DLC, and this is also paving the way of RDR 2 PC release, cause release of a PC version will add a whole new community in Red Dead Online, which is what they want. And also there are so much leaks that they cannot hide right now. Another good news for PC community is that recently a new Red Dead Redemption 2 version just got approval from Australian classification board. Obviously it can't be for Nintendo, and in a recent interview Rockstar has also clarified that they have no plans for story mode DLC right now. When they get asked about what are new updates coming for Red Dead Online, they replied, "Red Dead for us is an opportunity to try something a bit different, try something new, and really let players have an experience of living in this 19th century America." Open world designer Scott Butcher also said that, which for us it is definitely a different pace to what GTA offers. It is a lot slower, it is a lot more intimate, and we just really wanted to build up slowly bit for bit so the player really feels progressions, whereas GTA is a much more faster pace. And about honorable system in Red Dead Online, they said, "We want to scratch that itch for all different types of players. There is so many different types, those who like playing a villain or those who want to play the hero. We have got to look at that as well and try to conform to that. If we can with new builds, let's just say that the idea of playing dishonorably may not necessarily be limited to activities related to bounty hunting. Right now in the frontier pursuits, we don't have a role that focuses on a dishonorable path, but each role was with the player ability to manage their honor in Red Dead Online. It is something we want to keep building on, so the opportunity is there for future roles that let the player lean even further into the honorable and dishonorable side." Red Dead Online designer also admit that they want to introduce property at some point in the future. Again, part of the reason they don't want to jump the shark too soon is that we want the player to live like an outlaw, live in the Wild West. They don't want you to abandon the camp. They want the camp to be something that you take care of, and we want the expansion to update it and you get your own distinct feel. It is your own camp, this is my camp, it is their camp, and we don't want to leave that behind too. He also explained the Frontier Pursuits update roles by saying that one example of this is Trader role, which currently allows players to turn in animal carcasses at their camp, which an NPC convert into produce. Once you have enough produce, you can take part in supply runs to generate money. This role is the first step on the business ladder Rockstar has planned. More opportunities are coming in later update to expand your empire. He also said that, "We wanted the player to start at their camp. We thought that was a good fit. You know, we don't want you to jump up the ladder too soon. Whereas we put high-end businesses into GTA quite quickly. We actually want the player to start on that first business and then keep going. We have got plans for other business ventures that the player could do. We just want each one that we add to feel distinct from the next one. So it's not like that we are going to say, okay, here is the trailer, now everything is the same. We want each one of these to feel different. We want players to look back at what they have achieved over time and say, that is where I started and now look where I am." And about new roles in Red Dead Online, he said that, "We don't want to leave anything behind. We will continue to look to add to the roles in future, like we have done with the legendary bounties we have just released for bounty hunters. Little things, even new collections, and then we add new roles as well." And talking further about story mode DLC, he said that Undead Nightmare was one incredibly fun idea we did with the original Red Dead Redemption. And we have been having fun with GD Online every year at Halloween. But there is so many possibilities and opportunities there that we haven't begun to dig into just yet. I hope it clarified all your questions about Story Mode DLC and Undead Nightmare 2. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up and do me a favor by subscribing my channel. So that's all from me, mates. Meet you in the next one. Take care.